We all knew it was coming because the government has lost control of inflation and we can all see the cost of living going up day by day around us. The Reserve Bank put interest rates up today, up 25 basis points to 3.85%. We had a year of rates inching down and now they're already heading up again. It's the first rate rise in 2 years and it'll flow through to hurt some homeowners immediately. The RBA says inflation will rise even higher in coming months, so that means more rate rises could be on the way. High levels of government spending have to be contributing to these problems. Most reputable economists make that point. But in question time today, the government remained in denial.
Government spending is fuelling this mortgage pain. When will the Treasurer's reckless spending end, Prime Minister?
As the Reserve Bank has said, the budget is not the main game when it comes to inflation. At the same time that we have got inflation down, wages are up and unemployment is low compared with what we inherited. Now, we'll continue to understand that there are real cost of living pressures on Australians, and that is why we have implemented a range of cost of living measures. The only cost of living issue they're interested in talking about is the cost of living with each other.
Well, as for the Treasurer, he remains smug, convinced that he's doing a brilliant job.
We do know, and we have said repeatedly through the course of today and before now, that we know that Australians are still under pressure. Despite all of the progress that we've made together in our economy, we know that Australians are still under pressure. That's why our cost of living relief is so important, and that's why it's so strange that those opposite oppose that cost of living relief. It's why our budget repair is so important, and why it's so strange that those opposite left us such a mess and now want to give us lectures about the budget position that we've spent 3.5 years cleaning up.
Yeah, nearly 4 years in power, 2 election victories, and they're still blaming all their problems, all our problems, on their predecessors.
We've acknowledged, certainly, that many Australians are doing it tough. We went to the election promising lower taxes and lower deficits than those opposite.
Yeah, and he also promised cheaper electricity, lower mortgages and a lower cost of living. Now, budget deficits are in place for as far as the eye can see. Mortgage rates are heading up again. Electricity prices are at record highs, pushing costs up right across the economy and squeezing households and businesses. And spending remains historically high. The economic record is not good. The outlook is even worse. And as ever, this remains the main game of national politics. It's where the opposition needs to focus, not on themselves, but on the economy.